Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Aries. How are you guys? Hope you're all well. See what's going on with you. I will have singles readings up on Monday, so you can check out my playlist then. There may be a message there for you, Aries. Aries, overall energy surrounding you and what you need to know. Aries. What does Aries need to know? Clear messages and guidance. Oops, there we go. Six of Cups and Judgment. Page of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. It looks like there's something lacking here. Watch out for anyone being deceptive or dishonest, a little bit sneaky here. Could be someone from the past. Could be somebody who has children. You could also have someone who has a crush on you. They may be trying to figure something out here. Okay, so I feel like they could be younger. Or someone who has a young child. But I feel we have this judgment. There's a decision being made here. Yeah, so I feel like what's happening, some of you are definitely, there's some kind of an ending here. You're ending a situation. There's some kind of a transformation. So yeah, I feel as though some of you have a new offer. You have a new crush. You may be having somebody here is trying to figure out something about this situation. Oh my, yeah. Justice and judgment. I feel like there's definitely, I feel, the end of a relationship, maybe even a marriage here, but it's because there's some kind of a transformation. So I do see a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I see a Scorpio. Strong Libra energy in this reading for you, Aries. Tell me about this Five of Pentacles. Yeah, this is an energy of somebody who's holding back a little bit here. And the reason why I feel like it with this, usually with the Five of Pentacles, it's a lack of money. Something is lacking, maybe feeling left out in the cold, a little bit lonely. But there is this energy of the Seven of Swords. I feel like you've got someone here, definitely from your past, but I feel like you're making a decision to leave something in your past. Yeah, so there's a transformation here as well. Yeah, you're ending a situation here with someone who's lacking. Someone may have left you out in the cold. So during this transformation phase here, you've kind of figured some things out. I do feel like you have someone who's crushing on you. They could have children, but I actually feel this is you making a decision here. Look at this energy. Some of you are just kind of transforming, even kind of growing up a little here. But I feel as though you've got an energy of somebody who's focused on themselves, okay? So I feel like you are going through some kind of transformation, some kind of ending. You're speaking your truth. You're cutting someone out. There's a lack of reciprocity. And I feel like what it is you don't have feelings for someone anymore. They may have ghosted you, made you feel bad about yourself. There is just something lacking. So through this transformation, I feel as though you are definitely speaking your truth. You're cutting somebody out. You're seeing the truth in the situation. You become very wise. You're figuring someone out. Someone's a little bit of a player here. Interesting energy. Yes. Tell me about the Six of Cups. Yeah, you're letting go of something here from the past. I feel like you have a new crush. Yeah, you have a new person crushing on you. I feel this is something you've been waiting for. Very nice. Some of you have been kind of keeping your options open, looking elsewhere. I don't think you're going to seal the deal with this person. Could be someone who's younger than you, but I also see this Three of Pentacles. Yeah, you're making a decision to go off on a new path with someone more compatible. So I do feel you're going to possibly reject someone who's younger than you. And yeah, you see that energy and you're going for the new. It's something you've been waiting for. Beautiful energy. So I do see a Libra. Yeah, so this is about tradition, belief, behavior, the way you conduct yourself. So I feel as though you're taking an offer from somebody you have more faith in. There's someone here you do not. So you're leaving the past in the past. This new crush is, this person, this is something you've been waiting for. Very nice energy. I feel this is a solid offer. It's reliable. This is someone on the same page, the same path. They have the same lifestyles and things like that. That's what you want, is that compatible. So you're going to make a decision. I feel like there's an offer from someone up here that's not good enough. Yeah, you have someone that's not good enough. They're not right for you, or you just feel like they're not ready. But I feel like you're sort of a lack of interest in this person, and they could be someone from your past as well. So I feel like, yeah, it's somebody who's coming back towards you. Nothing's changed. Yeah, you're going for, I see a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. I feel there is an ending, but this is that transformation. This is interesting. Some of you may even have more than 2 people around you. There may even be 3 people. But I feel as though you know what you want here. And you're going towards a person who's on the same page, the same path, someone you can have faith in. So this is the way someone conducts themselves. You're looking at how someone's conduct themselves. You're not going for it. You're going for another offer, yeah. So there could be 3 people. Some of you may have been dating a few people, just keeping your options open, looking at other possibilities. Very nice. So I see you dating, an invitation, some kind of an event. This is someone's strategy here as well. So they could also be ending something with someone, but here's some, oh, I love that. Yeah, definitely. This is an energy of somebody is using all the power they have. And I feel like someone's going to end a situation with another person, or you are, and moving towards someone who's just right. Somebody who's on the same page, the same path, same lifestyle, belief, traditions, the way you live your lives, kind of energies. Beautiful. Yeah, exit stage right. You know what you're doing. So I feel as though maybe you have an offer to go to some kind of an event. If you do, take it, because I feel like it's going to push you towards someone who's just right. This could actually very quickly turn into a commitment or marriage. Very nice. So I see the foundation being built. So this is 2 people getting to know each other's friends and family. You may actually travel in the same social circle, live in the same community. But there's an event, okay? It's an offer to an event. It's a date. This person's strategy is they're going to come pick you up too. I feel this person, there is this transformative energy. They're going to end dating the other people that they're with as well. So I feel like you're both on the same page there. Very nice. Yeah, you're doing the same thing. I see a solid foundation, commitment, marriage, someone who's just right. I see success, truth, and a victory here. Wow. Okay, should we just quit right there? 7 minutes in? I think we need to dig a little. I feel there's a few blank spaces here. But yeah, I do see you rejecting the offer from somebody here, making the decision that someone's not right for you. They may be just too young, or you feel like they're not ready. But I do feel like you are accepting an offer here. Very nice. Tell me about this tradition. They could be a Taurus, but they don't have to be. It's someone on the same path. They're interested in the same things. Yeah, so you're going to stop talking to somebody. You have somebody else who's reaching out. In fact, some of you may have a few people reaching out. You may have a couple of offers, but there's someone who keeps doing the same thing, okay? They come back in, they offer you, they plant that seed, they communicate, they start things, and then they breadcrumbs. So that's where I feel as though you're taking off in another direction. It's like it's an energy of, overall it's not settling, because you're looking. You're looking for the one, someone who's a good fit. And I do see you're going to have some success. And that's the most positive energy here. Let's dig into who this new person is. Who's the new person? Who's the new person? Yeah, it's one of your options. There you go. One of the possibilities, maybe someone you've been fantasizing about, or the person of your dreams, quite possibly. So they could be a Leo. They don't have to be. Some of you may have a Leo that's reaching out. You may not be interested. They may be younger or just immature, or they only talk about themselves. They don't really ask about you. There's a lack of reciprocity is what I'm feeling. And that's why I feel like you're looking elsewhere. Yeah, you're making a choice here. You may just want to be friends with this person. You may actually friend zone them. Okay, yeah. So they may tell you that they're just friends. You are guarded, okay? You kind of got walls around you. They may say they just want to be friends, but I don't think you're going to believe it. Yeah, there's some kind of secrets and mystery, a little bit of confusion. I feel you may feel this person has other options as well. So I think you're being very wise. You're figuring something out here. And I feel as though you are. It's telling you to kind of speak up and say what you need to say. Don't be afraid. Okay, because there is transformation coming. If you do decide to end something with someone, you will move towards another person. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles. This is a decision to release, to let go. Yeah, to be very wise. Yeah, you're not focused on someone here. You're not that interested in them. I feel that's your decision, is to focus on yourself. Trusting your intuition, kind of keeping things to yourself as well about this. I don't think you're telling a lot of people about this person, maybe a few people, but yeah, they're breadcrumbing. They don't really share a whole lot. They maybe talk a lot about themselves, and I feel like you're just kind of not interested. It's not quite what you want, or you're just not on the same page or the same age. Tell me about the Four of Cups. Yeah, so you're definitely leaving the past in the past. Yeah, this is somebody who's a little bit childlike. I feel they may have a young child. Yeah, so I feel as though there's definitely, this is a crush. It's at the early stages as well. So I think you have a new crush coming in. I feel like you know what you want here. And I feel overall, it's like you're not settling. You're just kind of on the move. But I feel as though, and some of you do want children too. Maybe you have someone who you feel is not ready to have children. So you're making a choice there by being very wise. I feel like you are. And I feel, yeah, you're manifesting what you want here. You have all the tools you need to manifest what you want. So there is a mirroring energy. So there is someone who's on the same page, the same path. So I do see some talking, reciprocating back and forth here. Someone may just kind of reach out a little. It may start with a little breadcrumbing, you know, just to this person giving a little bit to see if you're interested. I feel like eventually they're going to offer you something solid. It's a real date. That's their strategy, their plan. This person thinks a lot about you. I do feel they have their emotional side. I do think this person's, you know, definitely using the power they have to kind of keep their emotions out of it just a little, but they want this to move forward. You are ending a situation with some of you. I do feel you're going to end. Anybody else you're dating, your other options, it's all coming to an end. Tell me about the power. Yeah, so I do see a little bit of a transition energy where you may be single for a wee bit. Some of you, it's sort of telling you, look out for yourself, look out for number one. Some of you are making plans for the future. I feel this person may reach out and just want to make sure you're single too. They may not be 100% sure. They may drop a few hints or breadcrumbs. So definitely pay attention to people who talk to you. Some people don't always communicate the clearest. I feel as though you're definitely you're ready to take a leap. Yeah, you're relieving something in the past. Exit stage right. I do feel a period of being single though before you transition. Some of you are going to keep this to yourself as well. I feel like you're going to keep it to yourself. You're looking out for yourself though. I don't think I feel like a calculated risk here again, because the Nine of Pentacles is someone who looks out for themselves. So that would be a calculated risk. But I think you're going to go for this. Yeah, you're ready for a new beginning, a whole new path. It looks like a whole new person. Yeah, taking a leap of faith. There you go. Feels like pretty heavy Libra. Some of you are leaving a few people behind. You're just going to let go. You're going to stop talking to them. You're off on this new path. You want somebody who you have faith in. There's someone here I think you don't have faith in, and that's the problem. They may be immature, just not ready for a relationship. They may not be faithful. It's an interesting energy, yeah. So there's definitely, yeah, someone's going to reach out. They want to know if you're in a relationship. So I feel like this new person probably doesn't know a lot about you. There's some kind of mysteries. You're kind of guarded, maybe very private. You're not sharing a lot of yourself. You kind of have walls around you. But I see you friend zoning someone though. Maybe you kind of see the possibilities with them at first. But I feel like you're making a choice. Like you want a soulmate, you know, you want that partner, somebody you're comfortable with, someone you can be yourself with, where you see eye to eye, where you just get each other. So there you are. Yeah, you're definitely open. One thing I'll tell you, you're conducting yourself different as well. You're staying in your Empress energy. You're doing what's right for you. You're staying very balanced. You're making solid decisions for yourself. I do feel as though you are keeping your options open for that person who's a good fit. So there is definitely somebody who's offering. I do see a Taurus energy. It likely, you may have it in your chart, or you may have Libra in your chart, but I feel it could be the people reaching out to you as well. So you are open, but I feel as though, I think you're just keeping your options open. I think you're staying in kind of single mode for a bit, but I do think this could transition, definitely giving up. Some of you could be getting off a dating site. Maybe that's where you're going to meet this person, or on social media. But they are definitely doing a lot of thinking. They're kind of strategizing. They also have to, this person also knows, okay, they know they need to leave, you know, either get off a dating site or stop dating other people. That's where I feel like you're both. That's a transition energy. Tell me about this King of Swords. It looks very strong, like a Libra. Some of you have ended things with a Scorpio. Some of you have had a few endings that you may be reflecting on. So this is why you're conducting yourself different. You're focused on your abundance, the birth of something new, very maybe creative pursuits, things like that. You're just keeping yourself open to that possibly as well. But you're staying in that Empress energy. You want someone to see your value and your worth. So yeah, you're very focused on your career and finances, focusing on yourself right now. So that could be a transition energy as well. That's your decision. You're really trying hard not to focus on something here, though, from your past. You're just being very wise here. I do feel like you're spending time alone. You have all the answers that you need. You have everything that you need to do whatever it is you want. But some of you are making some kind of plans for the future that you're focused on. I see you know what you want and you're not settling. You're staying in your Empress energy. Love that so much. Boy, you're just, yeah. So there is that communication. You'll be looking at that very carefully. Little Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, taking your time, looking at the details. Just staying grounded, being practical. You're in no rush to reach back to this person after this communication. Princess of Pentacles, why is this here? Let's dig into this. What is this communication? Yeah, you're not so sure you want to invest in this. I think you're going to keep this person waiting for a bit. It's telling you to be patient. Look at the details, take your time, make sure this person's invested in you for the right reasons. You may not be 100% sure, but I feel like you may be open to it. Okay. Some of you will not invest in people from your past, though. I can see you stop talking to them. There's just a lack of reciprocity. It's like you've gone through a transformation where you've kind of changed. What's this King of Swords intentions? Yeah, you want to know. That's the energy, too. You want the truth. You want to know what someone's intentions are. And if they can't tell you, you will end it. Go for a new person. So that could be where you're making this choice, this decision. King of Swords, why is this here? Yeah, so you're staying strong, being very brave. So, somebody here does see your strength, but I do feel like there is a Leo energy. I feel this person could have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in their chart, possibly. But I feel as though you're reflecting on the past. Like I said, you're looking out for yourself, okay, about taking risks. Being very cautious, a calculated risk, being strong and brave. I also feel like this person as well is gaining that strength and confidence here. It's going to transition. And I feel this, and I do feel like this other person too. Like, I don't know if they're going to immediately move away from other people they're dating or seeing, or if they're on a dating site, things like that. I feel as though they really, it's sort of an energy, like I think this person knows you're not just leaping into it. They know it, okay? So I feel as though this person may, need to build their confidence to do the same. But I do think you are actually very much compatible. I do see a level of compatibility here between the two of you. And that's your decision, is to go off, to purge and release, let go of the past, and not go off on this new path. So you're being very wise, okay? And that's what I like, is using that, trusting your intuition to stop focusing on the past and focus on the future. Really nice, yeah. So I do feel like finance, career, creative pursuits are a big deal. I do see you getting a new offer, having a fresh new start. I see you getting committed into a committed relationship. Definitely building your financial foundation. You're going to stay balanced. Whoever comes towards you, they need to come in right. And I do think you have someone here who is right for you. And I don't think you're going to settle. I see an energy, like I said before, the overall energy is you're not settling. You've made up your mind about something here. It's a decision to let go, okay? To trust and learn to trust your intuition when it tells you something. Keeping things to yourself as well, making that decision to not share all of yourself with someone until you know they're just right. This is that energy of somebody who needs to come in right. You want someone who comes in right. If they don't reciprocate, they're not right. If they don't, give you attention and focus on you. So these are the things you'll be looking for. But that's why you're going to get the success, is because you're going to focus on the things that are important to you, that you're passionate about. Yeah, see, that's your decision. Again, like I said, judgment is to stop focusing on things that don't serve you and focus on that positive energy. So I see you sort of building an energy where you're becoming more enthusiastic about making decisions, moving forward, releasing. It's sort of a feeling reborn, feeling really good. And I feel like this is what you're going to have to go through unless you already are. Some of you may have somebody who wants a reconciliation. Yeah, so you're not going to be repeating mistakes of the past too. That's another thing. I wonder if this is going to be some kind of resolution that you have with yourself, is to stop, talking, reaching out to people who don't reciprocate, who will never commit. Stop talking to people when you don't have that faith that they will ever commit. Okay, or that they will ever, because I see breadcrumbing, I see a lack of reciprocity. Those of you who have a past person coming around, I feel like you don't feel the same. I don't think you're focused on them. I feel as though you're not repeating mistakes of the past. That's another, like a resolution, is to release that, not repeat the things that have happened in your past, getting caught up in relationships that don't go anywhere. So very nice. So I do feel some of you are invested in your work, career, and finances. I feel as though some of you have new job offers, things that you're investing in. You're working very hard. You're perfecting your craft. Some of you are perfectionist energy as well right now. But you want somebody who puts in the effort. So I do feel it could be somebody you work with who may be you may be interested in, a new crush. They could be crushing on you. They may not have told you, but I do see a transition. Make sure you are healed, now that you've, left things in the past that don't serve the future before you start something. I actually feel like you could end up in a relationship. Yeah. So there is something changing and evolving. It's also an energy of just kind of going with the flow through this transformation. Just sort of see where things go. Just let it evolve naturally. Don't try to control it or rush it. Nice. But I do feel some of you have entered something with possibly a Scorpio. Could be anybody, but it's somebody who comes in with lack. They're not good enough. They don't treat you right. And I think you're really seeing the truth in that. You're figuring some things out. Some of you are trying to figure out your feelings. Maybe you figured out this person was a bit of a player. So I think you're letting them go. Yeah, you're walking away. You're leaving all the drama and the emotional baggage behind. See, you're moving towards something new. But I do see you having a few others kind of in between that you're not interested in. And also that reflecting on past relationships, not repeating those issues. You're making that resolution, that decision for yourself, and you're staying on course. I like that. You're actually staying on course through this. So it's a beautiful, some of you could be taking a course for work. You may actually be traveling. You could meet somebody through this process as well. I see a little bit of commuting kind of energy as well. But I think something is evolving, and I feel like it's time for change is what I feel. You're focused on that and just letting things evolve. Yeah. Some of you, it's dating sites. Some of you are getting off of dating sites, vice versa. This person will. I do think they think highly of you. They see you as very strong, very capable, loving and nurturing, kind of caring person. Fiery, passionate. They definitely see you as very sexy. You have a lot to offer, and this is the thing. Someone's going to see this, but I do think they need to learn more as they go through this transition. They need to know a little bit more about you. So I do think this could be someone you work with, but I feel they're going to put the effort in, the work in. And you will not invest in anyone who doesn't, and that's why you're open, but you're not going to allow any breadcrumbing. It's somebody who's got to put in the effort, and I like that because that's where you're going to definitely get your success here. So let's see, what is the outcome? Ooh, you've got a fresh new start here. So there is a foundation. This is just the early stages of a relationship that very well could lead to a commitment, even marriage. I see success, truth, victory. It's kind of a win or lose, kind of going for it. So yeah, body and soul. So I feel as though whoever this is, you've definitely got a soulmate energy. You're making a choice here. This is beautiful because I'm seeing this dragonfly. It's a very good omen. This is body and soul, two people who connect. Sort of friends, two people who build a foundation through faith by being on the same page. You know, I feel like you like a lot of the same things as well. So you definitely have some things that are in common. And that is what I feel is going to make you stop focusing on somebody here. I do. And I do think you're going to keep that to yourself, though, this path that you're on. I don't think you're going to tell somebody that you're not really compatible. I feel as though you're just going to stop focusing on them, maybe stop talking to them and kind of ignore them a little bit. I don't think you want to share a lot with this person that's up here because I don't think you believe them. You're guarded. There's some kind of mystery, confusion, like you feel like they have other options. Something doesn't feel right with this other person. It's like you're walking away from one and there's this other person. They could be a Leo. With Cancer, Pisces energy, or any of the above. And we have, yeah. So the grand symphony is I do feel like you're going to get what you want here. So I think you're going to have things in common. I think that this could actually be a soulmate connection for you. This is that grand symphony. You both might like the same kind of music. There's something really beautiful here. So you could end up engaged or married or living together with this person. It's all depends on their community. Make sure that they know what they want. Make sure they put that effort in. This person's kind of thinking, you know, should I invest? Will this work? But it's a transition, so this could take some time. It's not going to happen like you meet them and all of a sudden you're living together in a matter of a week or a month. I do feel there is that period where you both have things you need to complete before you come together and just let it flow. Okay? Let me grab, let's see here, the power of surrender cards. Let's see what they have to say, Aries. What is the power of surrender? Surrender to effortless, yeah. So if it's too much work and they don't reciprocate, it's you not investing in them, no longer putting any work or effort into someone who doesn't reciprocate. So that's the things you're going to be looking that you've been caught up in before. Not repeating it, okay? You have the tools you need. You're very wise. Use that wisdom, the things that you've learned, okay? So we have the surrender to effortless. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. So it's telling you it should be easy. It should be simple, okay? Maybe you'll just keep it simple and be friends first for a little bit. But I do think I feel like your natural urge is to start doing sweet things for them. I do think this person has a sweet side. They may come across as a little bit cold. They have a tendency to get up in their head and possibly kind of overthink. And I do think that's one of their challenges that they're trying to overcome, because I do think they're quite attracted to you with that Queen of Wands and that Empress energy. That's an energy of marriage material, just right. So I do think you're going to be, not repeating the past where you reached out and you fed someone's ego. You're always giving to them and they weren't giving anything in return. So it's letting go of unhealthy relationships, okay? Recognizing them for what they are and moving on. People who are younger than you are just not ready, too focused on themselves, not focused on you. So, and surrendering to silence. In quiet meditation or contemplation, let go, enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. So there's that time in between where you're focused on yourself, just keeping things very grounded, being calm, spending time alone, sorting out your thoughts as you let go. And I do feel like you are definitely letting go of something. And I do think you're moving towards something much more balanced and productive, and a person who's better for you as well. Yeah. One more for Aries. This one here wanted to come out. There we are. Surrender to miracles. There you go. So this is the energy of riding the wave. There's always the highs and the lows, but it's very positive. It's being friendly and playful. So to be open to miracles occurring in your life, feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. Just go with it. That's the energy of going with the flow. Just letting it evolve naturally. Don't try to control it. Okay, let this person put in the effort to be patient and wait for them. Okay, it's not like you have a person here that doesn't want to. They also want to know if you're invested, so they are possibly just holding back just a little bit at first. And I do feel they could be a little bit of a procrastinator, but I feel they will. This is somebody who wants things to work out. So, and then there's that energy of surrendering to the passion, getting out of your head. See, you've got someone who needs to get out of their head. This person definitely focus on the people and activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. That's definitely your energy. But it's funny, I was going on about this King of Swords energy when it came out. So it's something both of you need to do. This is two people coming together that build each other up. So something is going to build. I feel the passionate energy between you and this person. It's just going to evolve, and that's where that change is going to occur. So really nice. So some of you, this may resonate, it may not, maybe just pieces, but only take what's yours and leave the rest behind for someone else. And I wish you guys the best, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.